Hey guys, in today's video I tried to recreate a Hero Wars puzzle with claymation. Today's video is sponsored by Hero Wars and I'm really excited to partner up with them. I will not only introduce you to the game, of course, but we will create an awesome claymation with a stop-motion puppet. We are creating, and this is the first part of today's video, we are creating Galahad, the main hero which everyone knows who have already played Hero Wars, and I try to create him as movable as possible. The technique behind, you may have seen this on my channel before, is quite easy. We are creating Galahad with polymer clay. It's oven hardening clay, but for the joints we are leaving out some parts of the coated wire so that we have some movable joints there. And in the end, I picked a really difficult puzzle for today's project to be animated. Let's see how this will turn out, if it's a total flop and fail, or if I succeed. Well, in the end, you may judge. So, we are bringing in two different kinds of brown, mixing it together to get this beautiful leather effect, and wrapping this around his boots. He has some armor as well. In the game, this evolves over time, of course, but for now, I wanted to start with the default version of Galahad, if this makes sense to you, so that most people of you can introduce you to the game. Just like we bring characters to life with clay and creativity, today we are diving into a world where fantasy and strategy come alive. Hero Wars, our fantastic sponsor of today's video. Have you seen these video game ads where someone is caught in crazy situations? I honestly first thought about my next 24 ways to kill video. Well, guess what? That game is real. It's Hero Wars. Tired of the same old work, traffic, needing an escape? Hero Wars offers just that. Dive into a world where you can become a legend. Whether you're teaming up with friends to take down tough bosses or battling it out in the PvP arena for glory, Hero Wars has it all. With 6 incredible modes, from single-player campaigns to the towers challenging roguelike battles, there is something for everyone. And the best part? Hero Wars listens to the community, always evolving to bring what players really want. Join over 100 million players worldwide in this engaging RPG. New players, listen up! You get top heroes, emeralds and gold to kickstart your adventure. And the story? It's an entire universe waiting for you to explore. So ready to take the break and be a hero? Click the link in the description or scan the QR code right here.
Victory!
Woo! Let's jump into Hero Wars and start playing now. Today's project is really ambitious, and to be honest, it was so much work. I asked Crystal to help me with creating the puzzle, and she came up with some really great ideas for the mechanics, so that we can slide out the keys and make them movable. She created this beautiful frame for the whole puzzle. I decided to create this puzzle because it's one of the very first ones in the game and most people know it. There is also this other one, quite typical, with two big rooms right next to each other, the rounded rooms. But I really liked the shape of this one, and look at that. Crystal created all the bricks with clay. And all the beautiful elements. Hit the bell, subscribe, and please let me know what I should create next and leave it in the comments. As always, I read all your comments. Unfortunately, I'm not always able to reply to all of you. So, we have created these beautiful grass decorations. Now the keys. We have a total of 3 keys. And yeah, hopefully they are long-lasting and won't break off during the animation process. And then we need some coins. The coins will be put into the oven, so we are getting some oven hardening coins, and we will combine then them with the jewelry, of course. In the meantime, Crystal is painting the in-between parts, coloring it, making it a little darker. And to be honest, guys, this looks so awesome. For this stop-motion set that we spend so much time in the beautiful tiny details, I really hope in the end that project. Oh yeah, it's fitting. Look at that. It's an aluminum. It's real aluminum for the keys. And now that we have placed the grass, we can continue and create one of the last elements for the puzzle itself. This is translucent clay. It gets slightly transparent after oven hardening, and here Crystal is showing us how to mix it by drilling it together and then using a sharp blade to get these typical hard edges for the gems. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I can't wait to see them in the translucent state. So let's place them onto the plate and putting them into the oven. Freshly baked! Well, it's a treasure. How to get from this point to this huge pile of treasures. We are using some, this is stop motion animation clay. We won't put this into the oven, but it can be transformed quite easily, and it also withstands the heat from the spotlights. And we are sticking in the coins and the jewelry, and let's place it onto the key. In the meantime, I've been busy as well. I've been creating the stop motion puppet. And you can see it's oven hardened and it's movable. It takes some time, but this is what stop motion and claymation really is all about. Taking the time, putting in the effort and love, and creating a beautiful animation. We have another 3 elements for the armor of Galahad, and it's the default armor. I mentioned that before, and we will now create it with silver clay. I really try to get all the wrinkles and the whole shape right. And then we've got this huge gemstone in the middle, right above the stomach. And this clay is somehow special. Not really sure if you have noticed, there is some glitter inside. I think it's the very first time ever I'm using this clay color, but this time it makes so much sense. We have the glitter inside, and it will be hopefully give a very beautiful shiny effect while animating when the light is reflected back. Yeah, we have the gloves. Hit the bell, subscribe, guys. I can't wait to create together with you and working on new projects. If you have ideas, please leave them down in the comments. I'm curious to read it, and as you may know, most of the videos which I am doing and creating is based on suggestions by you guys. Yeah, we have another silver outline around the armor with some thorns. And then we bring in even more of this special clay with a glitter effect for the shoulder patches. It's overlapping, so we need another piece for the shoulders. And although it is the shoulder protection, it's attached to the arms, so that when animating and moving the arms, the whole armor will move as well. The most difficult part. Most people judge a clay figurine by its face. It's obvious, because this is the most recognizable part of the body. And hopefully I don't screw it up. In the end, it's a sponsored video. I don't want to disappoint our supporter here. And yeah, now that we have created the whole head and the shape, we are working on the tiny details, like the eyes. Galahad, well, there are so many awesome heroes inside the game. I think there are heroes which even look more awesome than Galahad, but I wanted to choose and take a hero which everyone can identify with. Yeah, this is just the tiny lighting reflex in the eye. And now adding the eyebrow. Oh, look at that. Well, I think you can already recognize him. Of course, the hair is missing, but let's just work quickly on the connection piece, the neck, and the head will be movable in the end. And now we need tons of hair, all the black hair strains, that I don't go crazy with too many hair strains. I try to make life easy by putting a black layer of clay underneath, and we can work on top of that. He has, well, the backside of the head, the hair is really pointing out. I try to fix this in a minute, but let's first work on the eyes. The ears, sorry. The what? What did he? No. Yeah, this is what I just mentioned. I try to get the shape right. It's helpful to work with the blueprint. Don't forget that. When you are a first-time creator, use a blueprint. Especially at the beginning, you tend to use different sizes for head or hands or the body proportions. This can all go horribly wrong. Yeah, we have the sword. This is the goal. This is the item which Galahad wants to achieve, wants to get. And we'll make it quite difficult for him to get it by hiding it later on inside our puzzle. It's another mixture of white and blue, translucent clay. Again, it will get slightly transparent after oven hardening, and hopefully it will look nice. Now I try to get the edge right and creating some really sharp edges for the sword. And as it is translucent clay, maybe it will look even more transparent at the edge. The handle, and right in the middle, which looks like the blood channel, there is another gemstone, which we will place there. And it's this special clay with a glitter effect inside. I can't wait to see how it will look in the animation. This is the head. I use toilet paper so that the hair strands can rest on top of it. And with some transparent polish, we make the eyes alive and vivid and bright. Now assembling, and guys, well, what can I say? Next working step is the actual animation. Look at that. I can't wait to start. Okay, maybe a little bit more of the transparent polish. What is he doing there? Yeah, we need some reference videos. And I use different sources for the animation. On the left side you have seen a demo of my hand moving, then me jumping, but also the actual gameplay. And all the liquids will be animated as well. So I hope to get the lava getting alive and the water effect. As I'm using my real hand inside the animation, it was kind of a struggle because I had to use my hands for animating, but also as an object inside the animation. And guys, that's it!
Huh.
Yeah! I really hope you enjoyed the animation. Thanks again for Hero Wars to sponsor today's video and to support the channel. For you guys, go check out the game. Download it by using my link down in the description or the QR code right here. Have an amazing weekend, maybe playing Hero Wars, and take good care. Bye.